Okay, welcome back to Frame Mindset Podcast. My name is Carson Brooks, and this episode is going to be October 2024, end of month update, bro. Mm. And it's like, man, bro. Bro, this sad. Mm. Sometimes, bro, I wonder if I should actually record these stuff, bro. Yeah, I have to record them, bro. You never know. You never know. One day I'll look back and be like, oh my god, I'm actually glad I record these stuff, bro. Mm. Or maybe I'll be like, oh my god, I wish I didn't record these stuff, bro. Who knows? Who knows, bro? Mm. Yeah. But this episode is going to be like, yo, boom. Yeah, yeah. So boom, we're at the end of October. Then we're actually going into November, bro. We're going into my, oh my god. Well, it's that thing is, bro. Going into this month, this year, bro, is actually real sad, and it's real sad for the next month as well, bro. Because oh my god, bro, it's real sad, bro. Mm, it's real sad, bro. It's real sad going to this month. It's a really conflicted time. I'm going through. I know the thing about it that makes it so complicated is that makes me question to wonder if there was actually any happy points, bro. Going to this one. I wonder like, bro, was there any happy points, bro, throughout this year? Was there any happy points, bro? I'm slowly making it to the end of this year, bro. And it's like I'm wondering, bro, if there was actually any happy moments, bro. Mm, mm. But it's like yeah, certain things to look forward to, bro. Certain things to look forward to, but it's like, bro, uh, uh, sad. But then the next thing is like, boom, I started the year out with some goals, and boom, some going after those goals, I realized that certain things got rejected and all these stuff, and the rejection, some of them were it was sad and all these stuff. But it's actually good to actually get those. What happened throughout the rest of the year was that the rejection that became more productive in that I realized that my goals were maybe out of my expertise in that I you say okay you're good at something or you say you're okay you'll be like oh you do a certain expertise and be like oh my god because I do this certain expertise you're gonna it be able to learn other stuff or stuff like that and it's like no certain expertise are expertise for a reason. So what happened was that me going taking those un maybe uneducated shots and getting rejected was good for me because it it maybe prevented me from reaching from going into a place that I could not um manage and all these stuff. So, it's like one of those stuff. Sometimes it's good to actually is this year is good. What one of the things that going to this month is that the information shopping. I'm talking about window shopping and stuff like that. Information shopping, just actually going out getting the information and all those stuff. And then not only that, what I realized is with the information shopping and getting rejected for those stuff. I realize now why there is things like competition and all those stuff, getting the best prices and all these stuff and all these stuff, all these things, bro. Yeah, and I understand the value of those stuff now. Yeah, but I have the same dream, bro. I have the same dream. I think the same dream. But it's just that now the thing about it now is that if it actually came to reality again, bro, it came to reality, it would actually be somewhat sad again. It's sad this time, bro. Mm. Or it's sad this time, bro. Cause I didn't even know. I didn't even know, bro. Yeah, this is like I'm so close to the goals, bro. So close to the goals, bro. What is just that? Oh my god, bro. So sad, bro. So sad to actually go reach it. So sad reaching these goals, bro. It's really sad reaching these goals. You have to just basically go. Mm, mm, yeah, but yeah, it's slowly coming to that. Oh man, I realize the crickets in the background again. Oh my god, recording at night. Oh, this episode is terrible, bro. No, it's not terrible. This episode is real, bro. This episode is real. Like, I feel this episode to my bones, bro. Like, yo. But the next thing is I'm reaching the end of the fourth year. And it's like, of this home ownership. And it's like, it's real sad. It's real hard maintaining a home, bro. Real hard. Right? It's not real hard. It takes real effort. It takes real effort. And what also is that, as if you realize, I spoke about some chicken. And what happened was that I see the chicken, the animal feces, bro. And that is one of the next thing that I talk about getting a dog and all these stuff, bro. Hmm. The animal feces, bro. With animal feces, uh, deal with the chicken feces, bro. That is something I never realized coming into this, bro. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. And next thing is, bro. Uh, uh, the working world is a learning experience, bro. It's a learning experience, and you know, the working world, like everything else, is a learning experience, bro. It's ah, so this month is a month, bro. It's a month. It's a month. Mm, yeah, but I, what happens this month, with this work, uh, is that actually I get to go out more, even though it's the work that I'm doing, bro. I go out more, but it's just that, yeah, the way I going out. No, I go out more again, but it's just that this time I I I go out in different ways, in the sense that things like public restroom and stuff like that, I'm using a lot more and can afford to use those stuff more. I can afford to use those stuff more. So it's like those are on maybe like, when I would usually go to university and stuff like that. Those were pit stops. So boom, back in those days, you go out and take. So now we're going to take a bus and all these stuff to try to go to university and stuff like that every day. And you have the normal rest stop and all these stuff. But you realize in the working world now, you're working, making money, all these stuff. You realize that boom, those rest stops become more. more useful than before because you're leaving and all these stuff. And then not only that you're working, you actually can afford to use those stuff as well. Yeah, so it's like, bro. Yeah, so it's like, the use of public restroom and all these stuff. It actually becomes more relevant. That is something I never realized as well. hmm Where it's like, yeah, and next thing, boom, in the bag. Grocery shopping, bro. Growth. So I talk about carrying stuff in the bag, bro. And I always, even when you're not grocery shopping, bro, one of the things is that I always have a grocery bag, bro. Just like I talk about, try to always have a pen. Always have a grocery bag, bro. Just in case you want to buy something, bro. And it's like, yeah. And that will actually save you money, having a grocery bag. And the next thing is I spoke about losing the phone, bro. Oh my god, that was so sad, bro. Oh, that was so sad, bro. What that actually came to me was that the phone features, bro. So I always watch these YouTube videos, people them doing phone reviews and stuff like that. You know, going forward, bro, the phone features, bro. If you actually just look at them and study them, well, not study them and stuff, but actually know them and use them well, bro. Yeah, things like these will happen less to me and all these stuff. So it's like, these are lessons I've learned during this month, and not only that, the the other lesson is that boom, I'm doing this work. I always talk about it, and the thing about it is that you realize I always, I was taught, but it's something that came to me working, with is that always keep track of your goal. Don't watch comparison is the thief of joy. Comparison is the thief of joy in the sense that you're learning. You're starting your own journey and you're learning. And what happens is that you're going to a certain industry and you boom, you've been there for a while and you feel that you're great and all these stuff. But people are there better, always there better than you. And what will happen is that your overconfidence will just make something sidetrack and be like, oh my god, and just feel sad. So it's like, that's the next thing now with this work that I've learned is that you have to always keep track of your progress, your learning, and then not only your learning, but it says that you have to just take your time and actually learn this stuff, so that you are in the sense that work. This is another reason why work experience, not only work experience, talking with the other people, with the other supervisor, learning all these stuff. And the next thing we'll talk about again is we'll talk about one of the great interview questions to to have is business cycle and stuff like that. That became relevant because what happens that boom, you want boom, okay, you get the work and you get it, and then you want vacation, all those stuff. But the vacation time now that you want comes in a time of a big big cycle, big working cycle. No, you don't. No, you're that gets rejected and all these stuff. You know, those are real situations, and it's like you have to look at it and be like, "Wow, are you going to be one of those persons like, oh my God, it's a special occasion, and won't make work get in the way of this or something like that." That is a real life situation. And be like, "Oh my God, bro." Real life, do you know, and then, but not only that, these are real life situations. I'd be like, oh my god, do does do I does why value the work more than the special occasion and all these stuff. And these are real life situations, just like a death in the family and all these stuff. Boom, you want a vacation to say, okay. But the thing about it is that with this situation is that I was actually planning something and I thought, okay, it will come true, but it didn't come true on time. So what happened was that this was half assed. So before, I got a vacation, but boom, lost the work. But this time I have the ability, but boom, the planning of it was was bad, was bad, are bad. So I'm grateful for the fact. So that's the thing coming into the end of this moment. But like, I'm grateful for the fact that I actually got the chance to apply for it again. But doing it this time, what I realized was learning in this work is that you have to actually, you know, talk with the people and learn a lot more about the business and be like, okay, yeah, vacation stuff. If you want to actually get those quality experiences and all these stuff, it is you have to plan it out and all these stuff. And it's like, yeah, yeah yes, it's like one of these this episode is basically an episode to say, yo, um it's good to start. It, you won't start out a pro, bro. You won't start out a pro. You're gonna go in there working with elders and all these stuff, and those elders were amateur ones as well, or maybe yeah, they were amateur ones as well. So it's like these stuff that you're hearing me say, oh my god, bro, this was sad or stuff like that. It's not me alone, bro. It's not me alone. Just like yo, you, it's just one of those L's you have to take and be like, oh my god, bro, that was a L, but that was a L, bro. But I know that's the thing. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know if it was a L or not. Because the thing is that if you never just like boom, you never know. You never know until you reach the end, bro. And it's like you it was not. It was a great, just like everything. It was a great learning experience, bro. It was a great learning experience. It's like yo, when going end of this month, bro, is um what I've learned is to actually I said go try to get more understanding of the business and all this stuff. And I try to get move up more in this thing, bro. It's like yeah, but I'm grateful for the fact that I made it to the end of October, bro. hmm Like yeah, I'm grateful for the fact that I actually made it to the end of October, and problem is that there is things I have planned for. And what I realized, some of the plans get broken, got passed off and all these stuff, like messed up, But some of the goals they're still possible. They're more than they are possible. It's just that you have to just push through these sad times, bro. Push through these sad times. So it's like it's more than possible. It's just that I have to push through these sad times, bro. And hopefully something will change. But yeah, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. End of October, bro. Real sad, bro. Not real sad, bro. Like, really grateful for the chance that I get to see another November. Yeah. That I may see another November. That's that's um that's what I'm grateful for. That I may see another November, and it's like maybe something will change. No, I know the last year gave me a reality check of what is to be expected, but I'm grateful for the fact that I see another November. Just to be like, yo, you never know what will happen, bro. You never know what will happen, what opportunities may come. And the thing is that, I would, I just ideally just want to do the right, bro. That's I end on the right, bro. That's how I want to be like, bro. Just end on the right and be like, yeah, I did it. But yeah, this this November, bro, just grateful for the fact that I have the work this, and grateful for that for the lesson I learned at this work and be like, yeah, it made me be like, yeah, going to next year if if I see next year, uh, this work, if I see next year, bro, maybe it will be better, maybe it will be better, maybe, maybe, bro. It's hard to tell, bro. It's hard to tell, bro. But I'm grateful for the fact that I'm actually here, bro. Grateful for the fact that I'm still here, bro. But it's like, yo, but the next thing is, bro, I actually boom again. Got to do my teeth. I know, you know. I said eventualities. Going to. I said last year, kind of again. I spoke about eventualities. Certain things that more than likely to happen. And but if you actually put in the work, maybe you can lessen the chance of it not happening or stuff like that. And so more that I'm trying to get more into the brushing and flossing like a lot more. Like, get health. Speak about health a lot. And it's like, yo, just brushing and flossing. Getting those things right. All these all these things right. Because you never know, bro. Try to be your look your best self. Yeah, I guess that is the goal for this going to 2025 is to try to look my best self. Whatever that may be, bro. Yeah, sorry. I just started 2025, bro. Looking to, yeah. It's so sad, bro. So sad, bro. Mm, mm, mm. So sad, so sad, so sad. But it's like, yo, I said, great for the fact that I made it to the end of this November, bro. Great for the fact that I made it to this November. I made it to the end of this month. I haven't made it to November yet. I haven't made it to November yet, bro. But I said this work is it's hard work, bro. This work is hard work, and it's going to get harder again. It's gonna get harder again, bro. I hate, bro. I hate this, bro. I hate this, bro. It's gonna get harder again because I talk about business, psych, and all these stuff, bro. It's gonna get harder again, bro. So it's like, yo, hmm, yeah. So yeah, I'm not gonna put in the work, bro. Yeah, I'm not put in the work, bro. Great for the fact that I'm still here, bro. Yeah, so that's basically for this episode. Thank you for listening and look forward for the next episode.